Yeah, it's not a glamorous topic in some ways. It's tax. Tax is not fun. Most people associate tax with paying tax. I suppose what does make it a bit more glamorous is you're actually saving a bunch of money with depreciation. It's important to understand how it works well, really just to understand how it works, what difference it makes to your tax. To understand that you can claim this depreciation, and when you're buying, thinking about depreciation and how much am I going to get out of this, which we can help you out with, is something that makes such a big difference in cash to you as an investor. So knowing a bit about how it works as part of your tax is very important. Well, basically, we need to do a site inspection, so we go through the property, which we need to organise through the agent. Organise a time that's convenient for the tenant. We're on site for half an hour or so, and normally we get that done within a few days, depending on the tenant. Once we've done that, we need to compile some other information, talk to the council about the age and a few things like that, and we produce a report in about 5 to 7 working days. The report actually lasts for a full 40 years. If it's brand new, you've got 40 years to make those claims. So if you've still got that property in 40 years' time, you take that report still to your accountant and it'll tell you how much to claim. The cost of a report generally around about the $700 mark, and that's a tax deductible fee, so you get some of that back anyway. It's the most common thing I hear. The people say, doesn't my accountant look after this, or can't my accountant look after it? Accountants are my friends. Most of the time the jobs that we do come referred by accountants because people listen to them, and the accountants often understand the importance of actually getting it done properly. There's two main reasons the quantity surveyor does it as opposed to the accountant. One is compliance, which also takes the bit of the risk away from the accountant. It needs to be based on some actual costs, some actual information, or some estimates done by someone who knows how to estimate the costs and value of items. The ATO says a quantity surveyor knows how to do that because traditionally we estimate the cost of construction for buildings. The other part is really coming down to maximising the deduction. We know the rules. We specialise only in this depreciation, costing and depreciation, so we can get more deductions out of it by doing it properly and knowing what the rules really are. Done correctly means that you're going to get more deductions, more dollars. The more dollars you have, the more ability you've got to make, I guess, more interest payments and to buy more properties, and more cash in your pocket means more potential to invest. I've talked before about the amount of deductions that people I speak to have got, and someone I dealt with recently got an extra sort of $10,000 in deductions by doing a couple of properties and getting this depreciation done properly. $10,000 goes a fair way towards being able to buy the next property and to be able to finance the next property without it impacting on your other cash that you want to have fun with. No, it's a bit like, if you don't pay your tax, the ATO is going to find you eventually and they'll probably give you a fine. It kind of works the other way. If you don't claim that depreciation that you could have claimed because you didn't know about it or you didn't get all of it, get it all sorted out properly, you can go back and amend a couple of years of your tax return very easily. So we'll have a look at it when you bought it, work out how much you could have claimed in the last couple of years, and your accountant will amend that and the ATO will give you some cash back.